Silas Visuous presents The Museum of the Mythic Dawn, a history of the cult that toppled the Septime dynasty. Inside of his very own home in the great capital of the Pale, Dawnstar. Free and open to all citizens of Skyrim.
Or is that the guardhouse? Hey! No.
Ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Okay. Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
No, I'm going there.
That museum is a mistake.
How the saying goes, the unknown history is bound to repeat.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
I mean...
The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Oh, so this goes... Okay. I vaguely know about the story of Oblivion and the gates. So that these are those guys. Okay, I see. There we go.
Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye, made from sacrificial blood. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate, a key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
It's a nice museum. So let's walk away and nothing bad happens. Okay, what's his job?
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
Okay, the job.
A little history first.
Alright.
After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever.
And you want to find them.
That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
I think the biggest problem in RPGs, at least for me, is the fact that hearing this much, hearing about the Oblivion history, and the amount of vaguely I know about Oblivion, and the 3 fragments, and he finding to find the 3 fragments, and being a little bit shady, I would just tell him to stop right there. Not interested. I don't want to be any part of combining 3 fragments anymore. But since I'm intrigued about the story, and I'm intrigued what happens next, I often go with the flow against my better judgments, because there is no... what's the word again?
There will be
Consequences. I think what I'm trying to say that if RPGs, the story would continue differently if you say no or yes, rather than if you say yes, something happens, and if you say no, nothing happens. It's you more often than not just say yes because you want to see what happens. But if there would be a game that would split the storyline to yes, no path, and if you say no, something else happens, the writers and devs would need to make twice as much content to the game. And I don't think, I don't have any numbers or even guesses, but I think most of the people play the game once. So they would thus miss half of the content because they don't play it again and see what happens if you say no instead of yes. Which means the devs would make 50% more work for no return. It's just... The only game I can say, there was this one game. It was for, I think it was PS2 game or PS1. I know it has to be PS2 game. It was a game for PS2, and you were cops, and there was 5 or 6 endings for the game. And if you failed the quest or if you failed the mission, the storyline would just go towards different ending. Okay, it's fine. I mean, let's find the 3 fragments.
A little hit. One of these groups that was almost 150 years ago. And
You wanted me to find those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Map updated. Okay, let's see. Where's the notes? One of them is in Morthal.
3 pieces. Current descendants of the Inner Circle. Jorgen of Morthal, 8th generation of Clan Axebearer, to bear the hilt of Mehrunes Razor. Son of Halnir, son of Froy, son of Koli, son of Malte, son of Ligerlead, son of Nedrir, son of Len.
Alright.
Gunzel, leader of the Cracked Tusk Bandits, and 8th to bear the blade shards of Mehrunes Razor. Son of Shalak, son of Mog, son of Grull, son of Durgob, son of Uzgak, son of Ramalg, son of Othmash. Draskua, leader of the Forsworn of Dead Crone Rock, and 8th to bear the pommel of Mehrunes Razor. Daughter of Kyrene, daughter of Idana, daughter of Malvina, daughter of Muriel, daughter of Rianne, daughter of Kaylee, daughter of Sorka. Historical background. Of all the groups that pledged to eradicate the Mythic Dawn from Tamriel, none were as inadvertently successful as the Keepers of the Razor. Originally a militia group founded to destroy the remnants of the Mythic Dawn, the group was renamed after discovering the legendary artifact of Mehrunes Dagon that came to be their name.
I assume it's an orc, I think.
How they found the Razor is a secret that I have been unable to uncover, but it is clear that they were not part of Frathen Drothan's failed expedition to Varsa Balim, and in fact the group does not first appear in Imperial records until 50 years later. The Razor was divided among the 3 highest-ranking members of the Order's Inner Circle, to be passed down from oldest child to oldest child until the twin moons themselves disappeared from the skies. Although this pledge seems to have been loosely interpreted, as the moons did vanish from the heavens during the Void Nights of 4th Era 98 to 4th Era 100, yet the Razor's pieces were still being bequeathed through the generations during and after this time. Tracing the lineages of the Inner Circle proved especially difficult thanks to the group's unusual membership. While the leader of the Keepers of the Razor was a Nord, and thankfully was easily researched through the clan's family histories, the other 2 members were an Orc and a native daughter of the Reach, whose culture's paucity of respect for literacy made tracking them down less straightforward. Fortunately, Othmash Grogullars and his sons are well recorded for their service in the Imperial Legion. Yet the daughters of Sorka proved nearly impossible to find until they uncovered Markarth's meticulously thorough tax records, which recorded each birth of Sorka's kin in order to administer certain petty fees. As Sorka's current descendant, Draskua, fled to Dead Crone Rock after the Markarth incident, and is considered by the Jarl to be a major threat to the safety of the hold.
Okay, so 2 blades must wait, but since we are Morthal right now, Jorgen of Morthal. Okay, it's a small town. Surely see him somewhere. I see the Axebearer might spend his time on the inn time to time. I'm looking at Jorgen, the axe-bearer. Jorgen. Where are you? Jorgen, axe-bearer. Seen him? Jorgen. Too bit young to be Jorgen, do you? Yeah, Jorg. Even before he's not in Morphle. Jorgen. Seen Jorgen here?
What is it?
No, you haven't seen anything. And the book tells me that the axeman named Jorgen. Ah, there's Jorgen house. I'm gonna sit a couple hours and wait here. I might just axe his door though. Sleep for the night, see him on the morning. Jorgen? Outfar. I mean, he doesn't know I'm coming here, so it's not like he's avoiding me. I'm a Jorgen. I'm a 8th generation axe wielder. I live in a crappy place called Morphle. There's nothing to do here. I use the sawmill on daytime, but I won't leave my house because... Why? Why I won't leave my house? Let's see if I can take this door. Nobody's home. So he's not his house. He's not in his work. There's nobody here. Maybe he's blacksmith. You know about Jorgen?
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Don't care. Don't. If it's not about Jorgen, don't care. How this man can... I know where he is. Okay, I know where he is. I got just flashback. So, like I said, I couldn't complete the vampire quest because the vampires are over level 26. But there was a group of us who run to the to the vampire lair. Jorgen. Excuse me, is it you? There we go. Jorgen.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. Understand?
He's not even in the town. Look at me when I talk to you. Oh, there we go. You're actually looking at me. Okay, cool. I'm looking for a piece of meat. I know the vampire thing. Don't worry. It's been a few weeks, so stay few more months. I come back when I'm, higher level. But right now, I'm looking a piece of a razor.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic dawn.
A few weeks.
I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe.
I hate this game.
As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
This game is just... I mean, I can't even play the game because the game tells me, but I... I broke the game, so I don't know about anything. Damn quest markers. Okay. Alright, you won't miss it then. Just give it to me.
I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it.
Okay. Since you have half of town here with you, I won't kill you, so here, 300. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it.
Divines know the mill could use some new blades. Alright, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house.
Okay. Just stay calm. The vampire's gonna be killed anytime soon. Here's the door. Here's the chest. 41 gold. And take the hilt. Friendly. I don't think it's friendly. But I have to find the hilt around here. Can't cast, right? You're not a caster. Don't come here. Also, what's that? What's in the tent? What's you have? What's that? What is? Hey, what do you have in the? What do you have in the tent?
I'll make you pay.
Lucky. That's a spider. Okay. Why it's there? Why it's... I don't understand. Can I hit it through? Hey. You okay there? Okay, I'm just gonna loot this body first, okay? All cool. I said, it's fine. Now you chilling there. Everybody's just having a good time.
What was that?
Hey, you seen Dracula? Heard? That little sparkling noise means it cleared, right?
You won't take my eye, man thing.
What? Okay. Now, Dracula. I thought you looked different, but there you go. Get a shout, get a razor. It's a nice day. Knowing that the other orcs didn't take me as one of them, so I don't think these orcs, even if I'm orc, I don't think I can talk to them and they would be friendly to me. Like I said, I managed to disarm somebody. Give me the play. Well, mostly give me the key. Ooh! What are you wearing? I have the key to the vault. Spellbinder runic armor. Spellbinder runic boots. Spellbinder runic helmet. Another lever is somewhere. There you go. And that's a trap line there. So let's try not to get ourselves killed here. I feel scared to take this thing. Were we playing a game here?
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
I have all of them.
All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
Sounds like a terrible idea. Do you think he will be repairing it?
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
$5, he's gonna die. Before this quest ends, he's gonna die. He's gonna die? Is that even a right word? He's gonna... I don't know. Is that our guy? You remember his name? Silas, there we go. That's him. Cool. He's going, by the way, wrong... Yeah, I mean, he's going wrong direction. We need to go there. But I want to see what happens if I follow him. I mean, I don't really keep the main quest line is my main thing. I do a lot of side quests, and then on top of that, I have a lot of mods that adds content. And the side quest and no quest markers and no scaling. I'm kinda all over the place.
The Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working.
Oh no.
Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
Why you go so far away from me?
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness.
Sorry, he's really loud.
But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
I said he's gonna die. He's gonna die before the quest is done. I mean, I've been doing what the voices in my head has been telling me to do for the past 100 hours. So why stop now? It will be done.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Silas, did you hear that?
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
It was your... I mean, I said forging this blade and finding the pieces would be a bad idea. Sorry, it's your idea. And Mr. Dagon has spoken.
Fine. I'm not dying without a fight.
Okay. Oh, he's level 20. Okay. Luckily, I have a lot of a arcane resistance, and that wasn't actually a fight at all. Okay, Dagon. Killed the guy.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
I will use the razor as I see fit.
Spare me your pitiful pride. You are but a tool of my ambitions, mortal. Never forget that. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
So I think it's a one-hander, so it might be something we'd be able to use, actually. Ooh, that's a dagger.